suppose this is something visually impaired people could see. It's not black. There are very, very few blind people who really see black or nothing. Actually, they can see something, the source of light sometime, and if they see the source of light, they can keep the direction. They know where the windows is, and they have something. This is something like that. Please have a look. Other kind of visual impairment, it's, I don't know to pronounce exactly, it's the retina, it's affected, and exactly where you are looking, you can't see. You have some peripheral view, but you cannot focus, you cannot read, you cannot see details. Other kind of visual impairment, it's an extremely narrow field. Actually, they can see very well. Somebody told me once, I can see your left eyes, but not the right one. If I want to see your right eyes, I can't see the left. So these kind of people, they can read something. You can easily recognize them. They move their head across the screen. This kind of... Okay. Now, I would like to show you something about our company first, to know why I'm here and what we are doing for blind people, blind and visually impaired people. Okay, it's in Romanian because I didn't have time enough to present, but I will tell you the very short. Assistive technology, it's a generic name for software and hardware solution, not only for visual impaired, but for disabled people. Using assistive technology, both software and hardware, disabled people can work, can walk, can be independent, more or less. This kind of technology could be very low tech. I will show you some very, very low tech. You can see everywhere something like this, or can be very high tech. I will show you both of them. Okay. Baum Engineering, it's our company. Our company was built by a German company with nearly the same name, Baum Retec, in order to make the development, software development and design for them. At the beginning they were very reluctant to trust us. Now they are completely dependent on us. It's quite typical outsourcing. This is how we start here. After some 10 years, we start to sell actually our products on the Romanian market. Romanian market was nearly zero like 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Nobody had money enough to buy extremely expensive devices. There is no legal possibility for poor people, usually poor people, to buy thousands of euro. After some years, we start to be involved in the Romanian and European research project. As we already do research for our mother company, as other companies, European companies, start to ask for us different type of research, we start doing that also for Romanian government and for European Commission FP7, you know, framework program. Okay. So we were lucky because we have developers working in software and hardware, and they are highly qualified to offer also consultancy for our market, and of course to make the maintenance of high-tech devices. So we don't have to send our devices to producer in Germany, in Sweden, and so on. We can do everything here. It's an advantage. Okay, the most representative device for blind people is a braille display. A braille display looks somehow like this. These braille cells describe what a blind people should see. All other keys, it's used for navigation, it's for interacting with different applications. What keys are doing depends on application, like any key on your computer. What is not very common, or was not very common for a braille display, is braille case. As any braille character are made up of 6 points or 8 points, the same for the key. They press the corresponding key to form the braille character. So this is a very expensive device. Such a device costs between 2,000 to 11,000 euro. So, as you may imagine, there are very few blind people who can afford to buy such a device. Such a device should be bought by the employees. The company who want to hire a blind people have to buy this. And there have to be a mechanism to help the companies to buy such device in order to integrate blind people into market. Okay, it's good. In order for such a device to work, a piece of software, a very intelligent piece of software, should be installed on a computer. The name of such software is screen reader. The screen reader is extremely intelligent piece of software. This screen reader is working in parallel with all other applications and try to understand and know what a blind people should notice from the screen. For us, the screen, it's a two-dimensional surface. In one look, we know everything, and then we can focus where we need. It's not the same for a blind people. For blind people, everything is in a row, it's sequential. He cannot read everything, so the screen reader has to decide what is the most important thing one has to read. For example, you are working with an application and a message box is pop up. Do you really want to say yes, no, cancel? This is considered a highly priority message, and whatever they are doing, the screen, it's writing this. Do you want to say this? Yes, no, cancel. And then he read this, and then they can press yes, no, cancel, any one button above this. So they can interact with characters like us with click of mouse. A blind people can't use mouse, can't use a screen. They need a screen. There are a lot of high intelligent things hidden in a screen reader. Okay, about application interface. This is something you are very interested in. You, if I well understood, you want to help people to reintegrate after they lose their visual acuity. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Okay, if you want to help them, you can buy generic assistive technology or very focused. For example, such devices, it's used for blind people to work in a telephone. Now everything is automated and I don't know in English, centrala telefonica. When you have to dial in big companies, when you call, somebody's answer you and then connect you with the director, with accounting, with whatever you need.
Operator.
Okay, operator, yes. The telephone operator, it's quite logical for them to be blind people because they don't need to see. So they can very easily interact with such a device beside computer. Computer have a screen reader and they can interact much easier with such devices. Another thing blind people love to do is audio editing. They love to work in radio stations because they like to mix music, to fade from one music to another one. They know how to work with such software. And real good software are accessible to visual impaired in such a way. For example, this interface, it's completely inaccessible for blind people. They can't take the mouse to slide all those buttons. They can't do that. They can't access by keys. It's a ill-designed application. However, using these devices, they can interact in a very intuitive way. So they can work with all such device, and they have the shape of the way they need to ensure. How it works? You simply put screen reader. Here you have gliders, and you have a joystick and other things going faster. Okay. One of the most